G'day mates and welcome back. So, city heating interruptions continue until spring. Hearing. Pop star Elena Moraes bribes police after petty theft. Programmer, in 30 years machines will rule world. Well then, why don't I know? Why don't I know? I feel like we're just trying to make your job more secure. Trash, you're a detective, fine. No. Nope. Moser, you are needed in for work. Sterling, come tomorrow, you bastard. Percy, sorry, you're needed for work. Nope, you're needed for work. Cool. Alright, we've got a nice number of cops then. Let's get to it, shall we? 6,000, yay! Hey, the Twister Stripper Club. So, Rachel Keys. 4 years ago, she was an intern at City Hall. Now she's working at the strip club. Lovely. Just who we need. And then we've got Moser. We're going to send off Fishbark and Gillette. And the SWAT. No, hands to the classes. No. Lives with her parents because she's a cunt. And then... What is she wearing like an athlete's thing? Mr. Boyd! Japanese star Ebisawa Suki-Asu is coming to the city, and his agents are asking us to provide protection and meet the athlete at an honorary ceremony. Suki-Asu has tons of fans for his films and TV series about the police, and his support for real cops could go a long way. Doing it. I like how it's slowly... Because, like, you know the best thing about that, right? That sort of fading, you know, as they drive away, is that I'm hearing it from my office. When I send them out, I'm hearing that like drive down the streets away from me. I like just how sort of nicely... Oh, fuck off. Oh, piss off. This lady does not diligently attend her classes. Drug use on the beach. A large group of students are relaxing on the beach, smoking the marijuanas and taking pills. How dare they? I'm smoking marijuana, taking pills. Right. Should we do in a moment? Assault. This month's internship was a lot of fun. The other guys and me were constantly running out the back entrance on smoke breaks. Smoke breaks. In which you inhale. But after we got caught, the door was now shut. After that, you started using the corridor more like a warehouse. So the back door, number 3. So we've got a wobbly wall here. We're going to go back door number 3. And I think we'll send our team in the back door, right? Because we'll have a guy come up from upstairs, a guy go in the window, a guy go in the other window, move in through the main force, moves into the back door, water assaulters move in through the pond, up through the sewer, snipers shoot Rogers. I think that's a good plan. I think it's a very good plan. I think it's the best plan, actually. It's great. My plans are the best. Everyone knows it. I don't know. That's a weird thing. I don't know how to do Trump's accent. That sort of annoys me. Is I can sort of try and do his voice, but I have no clue how to actually sort of land it right, sort of make it sound Trumpy enough. No, I'm trying to, like, I don't even know what his accent is though, or like what he sounds like rather. Brooklyn? It's not Brooklyn. It's not Boston. Might be. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with American bloody accents from all over. Hey, he treated us like heroes. Plus, he gave us some really expensive stuff like it was nothing. $8,000. Well then. Offender court. Plus 20, I think plus 200 for Moser. Nice. Still confused as to what the lights actually are, though. This is... What, traffic lights? Blue, red, green? No, that's not traffic lights. If it was just blue and red, I expected, like, cop lights, but it's not. Weird. Man claims he attached a stick of dynamite to his cat and set it into the train station. The cat deserves it. Fuck cats. Seriously, goddamn, my kitty. She's not my kitty, she's a cat, and she's horrible and she's old. And one day she's gonna curl up and die, and I'm gonna be sad for a moment and be like, you know what? You are like my worst enemy. You can enjoy that. What? That was a... What? Oh god! Oh god, it was real! Oh god! Oh no! Mr. Salado, an uneven voice, reported an ongoing riot near his home. I can see from my window a crowd of vile, half-naked midgets from hell raging around in broad daylight. Come put an end to this abomination. This time, we will not be going anywhere. Midgets, really? Half-naked, vile... Okay, you know what? We're sending the police. We're investigating. Fuck it. We'll send the green team. They can go investigate the midgets. Percy, you've got experience with midgets, don't you? Look at that mustache. Of course you do. A mustache. Hey, pup. How you doing? You having a nap? Oh. Puppy dog's napping by my window, leaning into it and yawning. Bloody cat the other day was moving past, doing a little Mission Impossible, sneaking past the dog, but she failed. Knocked over a rock, dog woke up, and she ran for it. Playground. He was in a state of extreme intoxication and took the children for infernal dwarves. You know what? I would too. Thankfully, we've arrested all the children, so we can go on with our day, happy as happy. Okay. Day 174. Freeburg life expectancy falls 6%. This is still not the voice for that, and I've completely forgotten. I had it down pat, and I've completely forgotten it when I had that break. Astronomer, unique solar eclipse coming. And Atticus Tower invites public to view new solar eclipse. Still nada. Not a thing, not a blim. Sterling! Hey, you wanna know what? You're fucking fired. I'm gonna fire you, you cunt. How dare you do this? Bloody, she rocks up and immediately doesn't do any work. Doesn't turn up for a first day. Doesn't turn up, asks the day off. Or fucking, I don't know, whatever. Screw her. Useless. Kabuto, you can come tomorrow. Sorry, Vermilion, you have to work today because we need some people. Yes, you can come tomorrow because you're drunk. No, we need you working. Cool. Alrighty. Just put my phone down. I've got my little timer running on it. That's how I keep track of things. Hey, funeral for Curtis. We've had a lot of dead cops. Like, goddamn. Okay, where are you? Where is your fat, stupid face? Show it to me! So I may bask in the glory as I fire you. You bitch. Didn't come to work. Fuck you, I even fired you legally. And we'll hire him for Shift B. Cool. Okay. For 23 years he worked as a night watchman at the City Hall. He was fired just the other day. Oh, there we go, we'll get Newbury on the case. I really hope we don't have to play the next 6 days, like actually play the next 6 days, because I've pretty much got my assault done. Like, there's nothing else I can really do here. Oh, I probably should send the bloody thing out. Here we are. Members of two rival gangs previously had an agreement to share power in the area, but peace has been violently broken down. A fight erupted involving over 3 dozen gang members, many of whom are carrying knives and clubs and even firearms. Well then. That's fine. I want to see the end of the assault, because, like, really, 6 more days? I feel like tomorrow should be enough. Like, we don't have 6 more days worth of information to use. They'll probably start doubling up on information again, won't they? Oh, hang on. The assault's done. Okay, the past few years there's been a lot of tension in the mayor's office. They got so paranoid they fired me after I forgot to use both locks on the back door. Trouble is, there's no security guards back there. They put them all in the main entrance by the metal detectors, while all the important people use the back door for convenience. It's a large, heavy door, heavily fortified, but you can take it down if you have the right tools. From there you can access the entire building. So it's just doubled up information, that's why I'm sending the team leader in. Oh well. Oh. Sure, we'll send some reinforcements. Alright. Come on, give us another job. I need something to sink my teeth into. No? Nothing? Nothing? No? Alright, well, very successful day's load. Let's go home. We all good here. We're done. No jobs. Seems crime's just stopped for the day. I see there's a gang fight goes on. Alright. My evil twin is snuck into my house. Atticus Corp. Mr. Boyd, the guards on all my properties have gone on strike. They're demanding higher wages and a better social package. They're claiming they have a very dangerous job. Now I can't afford to dismiss them all at once. It would take too long to find adequate replacements. But it's not my style to give in to blackmail. I want you to send a few officers to visit the strike's leader, an impudent immigrant named Sergei Reznokov. Have a cup of tea and explain to him why he'll be returning to his homeland in pieces if he doesn't get his people back to work. Well then. I have my cops do some fucked up shit, you know? Some real fucked up shit. Just threaten to murder this man. Just do it, please. I'll pay you well. He mistook his own reflection in the mirror for an evil twin. Of course he did.
212 in progress.
Okay, dozens of immigrants carrying gasoline cans broke into the public library, assembled a pile of books on Eastern Europe, and then set fire to it. The room is filled with many visitors, including children. The perpetrators are continuing their attacks, throwing more and more books onto the fire. Involving Eastern Europe? Why? Doesn't immigrants? So are they from Eastern Europe and they're burning books from their homeland or something? I don't quite understand. 10 grand. Whoa. I have so much money. Why do I have this all? I could buy another officer. I could do anything I want. I'm gonna buy a house party. Cause, yeah, hell yeah. Coachy. You can go. Oh, we have to choose people on the current shift? Well, I don't want to do a house party now then, because I want certain people to actually go on the shift. Actually, that's a good point. If I go party, why can't I choose Coachy? She just wouldn't want to go? Okay. Weird, okay. She just wouldn't want to go. That's sad. You should always party.
Looks like we have a situation.
Okay then. A man with a bushy moustache has a teenager by the hair and is dragging him towards a blazing pile of books. You should know, the communists... Oh, sorry, he hates communism, rather. You should know. Oh, I guess he is still Russian. Why did I instantly assume that communism is a Russian accent? And then when he wasn't a communist, I was like, oh, he must not have a Russian accent then. You should know, the communists wouldn't let you wear that iron in your ears. But now you shall be a true citizen, cleansed in the files of orthodoxy. Unzip your trousers and try to extinguish the fire. We got the fire out at least. Oh, good. Right, we good? Wait, do we spend some money? Why do we... What do we have? Do we have 90,000 before, or do we have 80,000? I don't know, hopefully we'll end up with, what's it called, bloody... 600,000 before we, what do you call it, bloody, end the game? Assault the mayor's office? I think that'll be that. I'm just really hoping for, like, one day with just shit tons of money. No, I'm not going to play poker. I don't know how to play poker, and I feel like you're cheating. Stop it. Teacher, today's students are hopeless. Iconic fashion designer Vincio Calstado in Insane Asylum and kooky designer clothing collection found at dump. And once more we've got the red and green, red and green. Oh, red and greens. Let's Mozart, you bastard. No, we need you. No, actually we need you. No, actually we need you. You're drunk. You can have one day off, sure. Alrighty then. Hey, assault. Send Beasley and Mosley. Oh, this is the gallery director, actually. Nice. We good? Come on. We got the assault. No? Where are you going? Not much further than that. I think we're right across. The station is right across from City Hall and we're planning this damn assault. Okay. Personally, I think the gallery's building is the jewel of the city, but not everyone shares my feelings. The other day we were visited by Mayor Rogers' people. They brought in a huge amount of building materials and hoisted them up on the roof. Now it's impossible to get up there. I called Rogers personally, but the mayor said that while the gallery is delivering money off the city, I don't have a say in the matter. Building materials are for the mayor's nephew, a student architect. He wants to build some sort of observation deck right on the roof of the gallery from which you can look into the future of modern art. What an awful sense of taste that man has. Well, that means we can't have people on the gallery, can we? Is the... Where's the gallery? That is the gallery, yeah? Yeah, it is. So we can't have people up there. They can't get up there. So my sniper, better to be here. Because otherwise he can't be any help. Apparently he said the better shot will be from the cathedral, though. No, not former watchman, the sniper. Okay, so I went up the rooftops. I found a good place that was only good for general overview. If you wanted a lone man, would do better on the roof of the lone gun would do better on the roof of the church or the courthouse, depending on who they're targeting. I still feel like we're going to leave this guy. Oh, he said the church. Depending on, well, we're not on this side of the thing, though, are we? There's no one to shoot. Or no, we'll put him here because then hopefully they can cover that assault. Or no, fuck it. We'll just do it here. Hopefully that boosts the front. Hopefully it's just a general covering shot. Okay. I'm wondering how it's going to do. I wonder if I'm going to like lose my soldiers if they don't. If they don't fight well enough. Received an anonymous tip. Some criminals have set up a counterfeit printing operation on the top floor of an apartment house. Now sources allege there are armed guards there around the clock. Send the police. Okay. What do we got? We've got time for a few more days. We can probably reach the end. I'm just hoping this thing speeds up because we haven't got much more stuff to really worry about. I'm really burnt out in the game itself at this point. Like, I'm not too fussed about what the cops are doing. I just want to do the assault. A fight broke out at Miss Mirren's weekly book club meeting. Well, let's send the police. Let's hope they don't die. I wonder if it's possible to die to all crimes in this game if you're, like, just shit enough. Yay! Okay. 18 o'clock already, we've got just a little bit longer. I mean, I hope when that doctor said that you should be working shorter hours, I was hoping like 2 hours would be shaved off the day to make the days go by quicker. That'd be good fun. You'd still get like the same challenge, but your days would be passing faster. Two men are wrestling on the floor. One of them is beating the other with a thick Dostoevsky volume, shouting, Fyodor Mikhailovich invented fucking hell. Existentialism. Oh, sorry. Existentialism long before your stinking Sarate. Pardon me, but what about Frederick Schlani? Fuck, I couldn't say that's funny as hell. I just love it. It's like this hilarious idea of a guy swinging this furiously, screaming it, and yet speaking very eloquently at the same time. He's heard a crowd. Oh, no, there's not. There is not a crowd outside. I mean, it's still a noise complaint, so I'm going to send some cops anyway. But it's unlikely to actually be gunshots, so I'm not going to send the SWAT in the paddy wagon. It's probably going to be a false alarm, but ah well. We good. We good. We'll live. Come on. Almost there. They're almost there. And a booyah. False alarm.
111 in progress. 13 complete.
False alarm. It's bar mitzvah. Okay, Route 15. A patrol car was chasing a speeding vehicle through the city. The suspect refused to stop despite numerous warnings. During the chase, the police car was pushed off the road and was unable to continue the pursuit. Well, let's send our cops in. Fishbark, he's known for his driving skills, able to ram any car off the road. He is the driver cop. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I wonder if cops move faster depending on how far their job is. Because, like, obviously the distance affects how long it takes them to get back, but I wonder if they move a little bit quicker. Because it feels like these guys are moving real quick to go all the way out here. Oh, it's actually in here. Huh.
111.
And done. Lovely. Alright, come on. Day's almost over. I need to continue my assaulting. I'm a sultan of assaulting. Alrighty, here we go. Electricity costs to rise 22%. Stripper. Undressing beautifully, not art, just business. And foreign investors want to build modern waste plants in Freeburg. Alright. Alright, I have a feeling what we're going to do is start cutting out the police footage of the day, like the general footage, to sort of cut down on the time. Kabuto, sure. Nope. 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 Oh shit, we had stripes. Oh well. Yeah, I'm basically gonna cut out the police work of the day and get straight to the assault, hopefully. Which you'll probably have already seen if I cut out the first part. There we go. Tara Harsh, Freiburg psychologist. High school psychologist, rather.
510 in progress.
Hey, welcome back. So, a little thing that's abnormal. Oh, Mr. Boyd. We're featuring the police in our next issue of Sexy Uniform. We already have some old photo shoots of models in police clothes. We want to mix them up with some real cops on your staff. If the Freiburg police appeared in our magazine, it could only improve their image in the eyes of the readers. Morris, Hollinger, you're the sexiest bastards we've got. I would send Kochi if I wasn't afraid that they would leave because of this. I would find it more funny to send Kochi, but also if Kochi left, I would be just heartbroken. Kochi, go deal with the bomb. Actually, no, we're waiting for SWAT, aren't we? No, SWAT's not going to arrive. Kochi, go deal with bomb. Now, Assault also has got updated, so Psychologist. I don't know where the children come up with their ideas of fun, but at night they climb onto the roof of City Hall, bring picnics and make out with each other right in front of our blessed cathedral. Last month, one of the students walked across a rotten section of roof and fell inside. Lucky that part of the City Hall has been under renovation for the past 6 months and is filled with soft materials, but it broke his fall. But that's definitely something you need to look into. Okay. So maybe we want to push up an assaulter in here. He'll go up in, drop in, and so he'll drop in from this side. You'll bust in a window. You'll bust in Mayor Rogers' windows. You'll shoot Mayor Rogers. You'll cover the general area. You'll bash in the back door and push with a full team, and then the water assaulters will push in through the sewer hatch.
110 in progress.
That's a good plan. Chief, we feel like real stars. Can't wait to show my mum that my picture's in a magazine. Morris was approached by a modelling agency, looking so good that we immediately signed a contract and then drove off in a limo. I think we just lost a colleague. $2,000. Cool. And we want to hire you for Shift B. We'll send some cops here. This is an unidentified woman came into this office of City Hall. Came into the office of City Hall employee James Matong, pulled a gun and demanded a large sum of money. So she started beating him and then shot him a dozen times. Well then. And then also we'll wait for some cops to get back. And of course, we'll send the stripper and Shaw. Stripper and Shaw, you can both go and deal with the body. Mr. Boyd, I'm the manager of a big star, Manuel Torreblanca. A big star with a big problem. One I hope you can help me with. Manuel woke up today in his hotel room and found a dead groupie in the bathroom. She'd come home with him from the club last night. It looks like she had overdosed, but I don't want my client's name all over the newspapers. Not when they're likely to call him an addict, rapist, or murderer. To keep this quiet, I need 2 reliable men who can discreetly get rid of the body. Money is no issue. Manuel just signed a contract for the new series. Well then, that's a little bit dark, but I'm going to send you a stripper to pick up the body of a groupie.
410 complete.
So, you know, basically the same thing these days. Come on, day's almost over. Let's get it on with. Chief, we wrapped the girl in the rug, carried her out and buried her. You don't want to know the details, right? Those are the details, 20 grand, holy fuck. Okay. Alright, day 177. Doctor, equipment in Freiburg hospitals outdated. Gallery of Modern Art hosts suicide artist Sigmund Hammerling and Rogers Mayer. I congratulate our graduates. Oh, hang on a moment. Green and then nothing. Oh, the reds because they tried to plot against me, and then the Labour union just said pay me 12 grand and I'll make it go away. So I assumed that just went away and didn't affect me at all. Nice. Yes, it's your dog's birthday. You can have a day off. Sorry, mate. Everyone gets the day off if it's their dog's birthday. Feinberg, you don't get the day off. Sorry, you can have the day off. Now, Stripes. Fishbark, you deserve some. Do-do, 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 do.
112 in progress.
Driving under the influence. Oh, wow, we do not have enough police. Man is driving a buggy along the beach, knocking people over. Eyewitness says he's laughing like a maniac. Wait, hang on a second. Political views unknown? What? Labour Union. I am so confused, but we've got way too many cops on the day at this day, so we're going to switch cops back to Shift A. So we'll hire this guy for Shift A, and we'll move a few good cops. So Shift A, Shift A, Shift A, Shift A. One more. Oh no, that should be enough. Cool. But why was that so weird? We'll hire you for Shift B, I think, is the one without... Yeah, Shift B. 400, damn. Why have half of my things gone away? It's so weird, they now don't have... Like, some of them still have the red, but the rest don't. I'm very confused. Okay, well, I'll be back in a moment once interesting stuff happens. Hey, mission from Labour Union.
Mr. Boyd, we've just received some disturbing information. Port management hired a gang of thugs to teach our top munition officials a lesson, and we're hoping they'd back down in negotiations on the new port worker contract. Our sources have informed us they're planning to catch us one by one, and, so to speak, persuade us to change our position. We need our protection for the remainder of the negotiations. Could you please send us some of your trusted men?
Why, certainly. Oh, hang on. The assault. Thomas Gardner, senior groundskeeper. Okay, so it seems recently they've been prepping for an invasion. All the flowers were getting trampled, so Mayor Rogers told me to move the main garden over by the back door. I was working there when I heard an important guy, retired general or something, saying that a competent commander covered by a couple of fighters could get through the back door and penetrate into any part of the building. There's no point at all in the whole central security system. Then he calmed down and said nobody's supposed to know about the back door except people who are supposed to know, and they all went for a drink. Competent commander, eh? Mr. Team Leader. There we go. Right, let's send these guys. Day 178. Here we go. Tragedy on advertising set. Spotlight collapsed. Director killed. Study. Racism is a disease. Suburbs host Asian Culture Festival. Where is no Robespierre? What? Robespierre, no! Surely this has got to be the last day. No Robespierre, no more catalogue, there's no music, no nothing. Oh, sorry, the music's after this, isn't it? You can have the day off. You can have the day off. You cannot. Fucking hell, Visalis. Right. Is today the day of the assault?
11 in progress.
Instantly, we get some jobs. Let's send off 3 here. Painting a swastika. Looks like the guy's a gun in his belt. Sure, fine. Then you get 4 here. Traces of white powder. Oh, whatever. Who cares? It's probably not a thing. But anyway. Also, we can probably try and, like, reopen this. Put Yesel in charge. There we go. Okay, so... Are we able to begin the assault then? Are we good?
910 in progress.
Maybe it's tomorrow, because we've got no more assault people to interview. Weird. Alright, let's just send in Kochi. Alright, little special thing. Oh god, rape. Help Mr. Zambezi raped me inside of a closed auditorium. The police were called by some... What? This desperate call was followed by a terrified woman screams inside a closed auditorium. The police were called by some students who were getting ready for their philosophy lecture. I assume this is just a lie, but I'm going to send some cops anyway. Sure.
Mr. Boyd, my inspector for food safety, my Miho Vasikile, has completely lost his mind. I told him clearly, when you check out the New Color Hotel, make sure everything passes in new order. Good order, rather. But he just went back to the hotel and run through a bunch of tickets. Now the owner of the hotel is waiting me out on the phone, because we have a very beneficial gentleman's arrangement with him. Meanwhile, Valisaku just went out into the country on a fishing holiday. Please send some officers to have a word with him. Make sure he learns to follow the orders of his superior.
Sure. What was that? Vasalku? Vasalk? I don't know how you'd say that. A lot of weird names I've never seen before. Maybe they did chloroformer, but I'm trying to figure out where this goes. Like, okay. The magic show, if it's with kids, right? If they're trying to attract kids, are they... I think they are trying to attract kids though, aren't they? What? What? I put the bloody chloroform in and it worked. Alright. The suspects are Peter Murphy, longtime member of a racist gang. Murphy believes that blacks takes job away from whites and want to solve the problem once and for all by eliminating all the black children in Freeburg. Jim Collins, faithful friend of Peter Murphy, he obeys Murphy's orders and hopes to become a member of his racist gang once he's completed a few assignments. Well then. Has been helping him to bully's got himself in trouble. Or he's a real football fan. Football! No, let's try and arrest him here. Come on, cops are almost back, cops are almost back. Yes! Okay. Douche. Not a worry. We'll wait for this to end, that's a day, and then hopefully tomorrow or the next day is the assault. I've been hoping for days, but I gotta hope a little harder. Because Robespierre stopped giving me messages. Oh! Oh, there we go, the assault will happen at night. Make sure you arrange your forces wisely and then move in. This is the assault. So, let's just make sure of this real quick. So, rusted out sewer gate in the pond a ways off from the boat station. We sent in a young diver who panicked in the muddy water. We sat down at the boat station, drank a killer, and snagged something at the bottom. Rusted, collapsed sewer drain gate. Cool. That's that. Then that's how we get in there. Double shot through the window. Cool. We have one guy bursting into the window, one guy bursting into that window. He can't help here, no. He could help down here, but I feel like going in Roger's window is the best choice. No, actually, you know what? This guy can move in here, right? Because we'll have the snipers watch Roger, then these guys can assault the basement, these guys can assault the back door, this can just cover, and then these guys can burst in and shoot. Let's begin the assault. Oh shit. Well, fuck me. What? What the shit? Okay. Let's try again. Unless... do we want the sniper in a different place? Alright, I've rearranged them, and then this is apparently how you meant to do it. So, I thought it was like... I'm gonna say, because I thought it was like, not just, you know, do it whatever, because, you know, I thought it'd be kind of fun to, like, spread out my forces and see whether you concentrating or spreading your forces would, like, more likely to win, you know, how well the assault went. But it just seems to be a yes or no answer, right? So, this, like I originally had, is correct. You're meant to have 2 assaulters on here, which is something I didn't guess. And also, apparently these guys are meant to be in number 1 rather than 2, which doesn't make any sense, because 2 is the boat station that they said the Great was under. Anyway. Whoa! Stuart Rogers was shot during the assault. Apparently my breacher was too. Mr. Boyd, I will not bore you with praise. You know full well how fine of a job you've done. I'd rather take advantage of this opportunity. We so rarely write letters to touch upon what we've never dared speak of in person. Miss Lana Behrman. I know what I did must have hurt you. I once told you that I feel no pleasure in the suffering of others, and I was not lying. So please do not imagine that I'm prone to vile whims. Or would ever attack you so personally. You know why I had to do it. I imagine that's why you never brought it up. I understand that this morning Kevin Paulson is taking your place. I already have a plan to get rid of him, but tomorrow you'll just have to look on in silence as he mismanages the police department. I imagine this will be unpleasant for you, but your torments will be short-lived. By the day's end, I will send you a note describing how we are to proceed. Eric. Chappie. Mayor Rogers, resisting arrest, killed in armed standoff. Freeburg police stormed City Hall. Stuart Rogers killed in shootout. Freeburg coup d'etat. Well, that's it then, I think. That's the end of the game. Holy shit.
Hey, Jack! Do you mind if I take Stet's office? Your office seemed a little ratty. No offense, Jack. Jack! I don't mind the broken nose, Jack. I know you were just upset. Hey, Jack, talk to me. Jack! Jack!
Oh! Oh, we get to watch while he manages the police department. Oh my god, there are cops everywhere. Why is he doing this? My police. This isn't the police. This is anarchy. What's a bit like a bunch of officers are going to die because of him? You cunt. But there we go. Yeah, the assault. So I'm surprised. We lost a breacher, clearly. Poor breacher. But Stuart Rogers died, obviously. Kind of annoyed that it wasn't like a little more cool mini-game, but I guess it was just a puzzle. Weirded out that how, like, I didn't... Okay, the one thing I didn't really get was... like, sending an assault with a breacher, that was fine, sure, but, 2 assaulters on his windows was a bit weird. I'm not sure why that... Because, like, they were just saying snipers. Like, I assume they just meant you could have just gone in the window and shot him. And also, the sewer gate thing was never clearly made, right? They said a ways off from the boat station. I'm like, alright, so it's away from the boat station. And then he's like, it's actually directly underneath. And I was like, what? What do you mean? Which way is it? Anyway. Doom, 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 doom. This is nice and relaxing, actually. Just to end out the game. Really good game, this. I like it. But definitely dragged on a bit too much. Had it been 90 days instead of 180, I would have recommended it to everyone because it's just that cool of a game. The cool moments need to be compressed a little. I know that part of the game was like... It's one of those... what do you call it? It's Papers, Please. That's what it was. Part of the game was Papers, Please. It was like a more advanced version of that. And it's good fun, but... Not this long of good fun. I played this game for a long time. Like what? Probably like 20 episodes by now? That's 20... Around about 20 hours. Like, I've played more now because I've cut down the time for the last few days just to speed through. But, yeah. Oh, he's sending reinforcements. There we go. The yellow line. Kevin Paulson. You disgust me. I like how I can't do anything as well. This is wonderful. Just watching. $627,000. Not a bad way to end the game, honestly. Considering I just wanted 500 grand. I wonder if there's any other ways to get like these different endings and stuff, but I feel like Chappie is the... Sorry, but yeah, Chappie, fucking... Oh, God, what's his name? Robespierre, but... What was his last name? Oh, God, I can't remember his last name. Anyway, no, Robespierre, basically. Like, I wonder if you didn't go with him, what would happen? Obviously, I think he would be killed during the assault, clearly. But, like, apparently, I looked at the thing, apparently you get an armoured vehicle if you go assault his compound instead. I do find it kind of funny that you literally just don't need the hints if you want to. You can just piss around for a while and move around objects until you win. But I was kind of hoping it was like a one-off. You know, set your assault up as best as you know, go, and if you succeed, you succeed. If you fail, you fail. With like chances, right? So it's like, you know, going in. It's sort of like a Mass Effect 2, the suicide mission. You know, like go in the front door, 20% chance all the assaulters are just going to die, but like 80% chance that they won't, or something. I don't know, 80% chance they'll get bogged down or something. And then like if they go in the back door, it'll be like a success, for their attack, that sort of stuff. You know, it's just play with it. Hey, Chaffee, that's his name. Mr. Boyd, ever since we first met, you've filled my mind with questions. Will we ever have a meeting of the minds? I doubt you share many of my ideals, but I've never doubted your intellect. And by now I have little doubt that you, an intelligent man, have already figured out that I can't possibly keep all my promises. Your time is up, Mr. Boyd, even as mine is just beginning. I suppose it would be unpleasant if, come tomorrow, security ejects you from the building. We are better men than that. I ask you to be gone by the police station by dawn. As for the other part of the deal, not to worry. I wouldn't let you leave empty-handed. In this bag you will find enough money to last you the rest of your life.
Motherfucker!
Oh, we're gonna go shoot him. Sinking Perkwad. The ship fell victim to Ahab's obsession. Freeburg prosecutor Shea Broom dies of heart attack. Deputy Police Chief Martin Stett found dead, mutilated. Freeburg winter the coldest in 60 years. We're gonna go shoot Robespierre. Oh. Oh shit! This is the intro. What plays when you start the game?
How can I help you, sir?
I just want to go in.
Excuse me, sir, only members are allowed into the club.
Don't I look like a member of the club?
I'm sorry, sir, but the club is not accepting new members at this time.
What are you, brand new here? I'm an old member of the club. I've been a member for 30 fucking years.
I'm sorry, sir, but I think you've made a mistake. Have a good evening.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 8.
It's something I've only just realised, but I'm actually on this list at somewhere. Probably should be keeping my eye out. Because I donated the Kickstarter for this game when it was back still in Kickstarter. Somewhere you'll see Rimmy or Tom, or I don't know what I'm named under on Patreon. Oh, sorry, on Kickstarter rather. But somewhere you'd spot me. You could also spot Farty McFuck. So, oh. What? Hang on. What's this? Hang on, let me go. We found we don't scare base. Okay, right. So it's like, is this him driving around, watching news, gangsters, haircut? This is weird. Whoa, what the fuck? This is weird, like, so... Hang on. You always listen to me. You're saying hang on. You always listen to me. You really want to talk about this? Oh, really? You're saying I can't? God forbid. You can get up, even get up on this stool so that everyone can hear you better. You're gonna spend the whole night picking on me? Picking on you. I didn't know you had such thick skin. What's wrong with you today? Shake a confession out of you. Wait, what are you talking about? What are you waiting for? Go away. Get the fuck out of my house. You know what? Just go away. I don't want to see you right now. What the fuck? Fuck. Well, this got sad. So, like, are these comics just like stories from his life? Okay. I'm gonna look up now and see what the, other endings of the game are. But I'm pretty sure... Yeah. That's that. Alright, by the way, first off, the reason why I was counting at the end is because he referenced earlier, where, like, you go into the alley of this club and then you count. But, let's see the endings. Killing Chaffee means you make money, but you still lose your job. You are also kicked from the club. But when you kill Rogers, you get $1 or something. Okay. Ending is always the same. Oh, you gotta have stashed in a secret account, okay. Okay, so there's another way to sort of end the game. You can go to jail. You just have to fail to assault City Hall or Chaffee's business. So if you don't attack, you jail. If you fail attack, you get a bullet in the head. If you succeed attack, you get screwed over. Okay. Also, depending on how much money you have, is how much money's in his bag in the cutscene, apparently. But yeah, there we go. That seems like all the endings to this game. So there we go. You've got the two endings, Robespierre or Chaffee. I guess the Mafia doesn't really matter because they end up getting killed off anyway. So it all ends up that you get either fucked by Chaffee, lose your job and get $1, or you get fucked by Rogers, lose your job but get some money, and walk away. And then you read a really shitty comic about you having a fight with your wife. Poor old Jack Boyd. He doesn't get to go his club anymore either. It was a good game though, that. Definitely could do with being shorter. But, I think what, 20 hours about there? I liked it. I enjoyed it. And for the price I paid, which was like $10 or $15 however many years ago when I first backed the Kickstarter, I'm happy with it. Till next time everyone, this has been This Is the Police. What a hell of a game.